Let us try to understand even and odd function. As far function concern, we can find it out that there is a concept of even and odd function. Even function, whenever it has said that f of x is equal to f of minus x. That means for a function, putting x or minus x, there would be no any change, then it would be considered as even function. And if I want to get the odd function, then f of x is equal to minus f of minus x. This way, even function and odd function, these are the two things I will be able to find. Now, let us try to get the idea as per our graph format. In a graph format, let's say a function f(x) is shown as that. Let this is our f(x). Now, here in this case, for plus x or minus x, these two values are not same. But let's say this function is also given in that format. This f(x) is that. What happened? In our x, any lower value, let's say x is equal to at that point minus 1, let's say at minus 1, whatever the value of f(x), that at plus 1, the value of f(x) is same. So what is a requirement for even function? Requirement of even function is it is mirror image. Mirror image. This particular function is mirror image. Means in y-axis, if it is placed, then it would be looks like left hand side and right hand side is identical. Then it is considered as mirror image or even function. Now again, one another thing I can find, let's say f(x) is written as one algebraic function, which is 4x square plus um, plus 3. Let's say this is one function. Now in that function, as the power of x, I can see that as power of x is even in all terms. Like in the first term, power of x is 2. In the second term, power of x is 0. So even in all terms, so I can find f of minus x will be equal to 4 of minus x square plus 3, which is nothing but 4x square plus 3, and that is nothing but equal to f of x. So whenever it is happening, it is considered as even function. It is our first knowledge as for even and odd. Let me check it out, same thing for our odd function. So odd function, again I have taken x and y axis by this way, x and y axis. Now let me consider that the function is there is a graph, this way it is given, it is our fx value. Now this one, whatever it is present, same thing if I want to find it out, that reflection in x is equal to y line, or let's say in this case I will be able to consider that it is making two reflection. One reflection is in y axis, which is a mirror image, another is in water image, that means x axis reflection. If I make that two thing, what will happen? This function finally, this way it will represent this way, this way it will represent, this is the function. So basically, if x is equal to looking like that, what happened? This function, you take it reflection, take it reflection in that segment, which is called mirror image. Then it looks like that, it is the reflection mirror image. And the same thing, if you now reflect in x-axis, then it will appear like this, so it is odd function. So odd function is mirror plus water image. Or sometimes you can say that it is a reflection about a line which is fx equal to x or y is equal to x. This is the line. If you take this line is going through the center, and it is nothing but considered as this way one line. Now this way line, whatever I have drawn, you can find this entire part is nothing but reflection on that line. So it would be considered as odd function. In case of odd function, one another interesting thing that I can find, if fx is equal to written as, let's say, 4x cube plus 3x. Now what happened? The power in both the cases, power of x is odd in both the term. Then what happened? F of minus x will be equal to minus 4x cube minus 3x. So it is nothing but minus of fx. And once it is happening, it is considered as odd function. This way, odd and even function, these two things you can find.